This is going to be a bit of an odd stream, but I'm trying something new. And I'm going to be, even though Wave 3 was already announced, and most people are getting Wave 2, I'm a little behind on Transformers Legacy Evolution, but I'm going to be finishing Wave 1 today. Right now. Before we do that, also say hello to the beautiful man right there. This is a bit of an interesting setup, but before we do that, this isn't the first time I've gotten this isn't my first introduction to the Wave entirely. Obviously, there's a couple of figures that I already have, and I'm going to be... I'll give my thoughts on Legacy Evolution Wave 1 so far. And I gotta say, Wave 1's usually supposed to be a really good wave. It's like one of the best. Like, Earth Siege starts off with the best Optimus Prime ever made. The best Megatron ever made at the Voyager scale, but to be fair, that's not saying much because they're usually not that great. They had an insanely good Sideswipe and Hound, a great Fossilizer, fucking Sky Treads, and I think the only weak point was the Ultra Magnus. It wasn't even bad. It's just probably the least good of the group, but that was fantastic. Earthrise is considered to... It's looked down upon nowadays, especially because of a certain perspective that in the end I don't really agree with on him. But most people say that Earthrise was pretty weak, but the reason everyone didn't agree with that at first, because the first wave was pretty good. You had Earthrise Prime, which I like Siege Prime more, but it's still a cool figure. You had a pretty good Starscream. I mean, I would say the Siege one's better, but it's a Tetrajet. This one's an actual jet. They serve two different purposes. And what else did we get? Oh yeah, we got Hoist. He's pretty good, although I'm not a big fan of him, but that's just because I don't like Hoist. The Deluxes were fantastic. You got a really good Cliff Jumper. You had a really good Hoist. You had... Who else did you have? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Wheeljack. It's like one of them... It's like Sideswipe level good. You had the Modulator, kind of whatever. But it was a great first wave. Kingdoms was fantastic. You had the introduction of core classes. They're all pretty good, although I'd say Optimus Prime is one of the weaker in the first, before Legacy. But it's still really pretty nice. I mean, you compare it to Reveal the Shield Optimus, it's pretty damn amazing. Vertebrake and Rat Trap were excellent. Cheetor was a little weak, but the other three, you had the Fossilizer, the best Fossilizer, and I think the Fossilizers are the coolest of the weaponizers. Who knows? My opinion might change today. You have Black Arachne and Warpath, who are two amazing figures. Some of the best representations of the characters that have ever existed. You had a really good Optimus Primal, which is fantastic Optimus Primal. Do I need to mention Cyclonus? Three figures that were like all easily S tiers. That's pretty rare. You have, for the leaders, you get Optimus Prime if you missed out on it, like me. I got Earthrise Prime through that because I had Siege Prime. And you also had Kingdom Megatron, who's really good. I mean, all three waves of War for Cybertron, you could argue Wave 1 was the best. Legacy Wave 1 didn't have, like, the highs. Like, it didn't have Inferno, it didn't have Motormaster, but the Galvatron and Blaster were pretty good. And I thought all of the figures were at least pretty cool. The only one that was kind of weak is the core class, but it's like, he's a re-release of Wave 4 of Kingdom. Who really cares? And then you have this one, and, well, I'll talk about why I felt disappointed with Legacy Evolution so far. So we'll start off simple with Sound Blaster, this one that I got. Probably pretty... Nobody really talks about it. I mean, the core class Soundwave, I think, is in the top 3 best War for Cybertron figures. It's ironic that I think the rest of them were also in Kingdom. Say Cyclonus, this guy, and Rodimus. And it's... I think the paint, the black looks nicer than the blue, but it's just a repaint. It's a nice repaint, and I'm glad we got it. Does it not want to focus? Well, that's unfortunate. I hate this fucking camera that I have for my computer is fucking terrible. And it's like it's a separate recorder, screen recorder, is it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty good, but, I mean, it is just a repaint of a good figure. It's like saying, oh, Suicide Squad, it's got a great soundtrack. Okay, but they just took from other better things. Alright, I don't even have to mention it. I've already made an entire review on this guy. This guy's fucking horrendous. This is the worst Transformer in the past couple of... I think it rivals Prime Arachnid for one of the worst Transformers Hasbro's ever made in the past couple of years. I think that one's a little bit more offensive because, like, you can get a bigger Sludge and he's pretty good, whereas you can't get a bigger, better Arachnid. That was your only bet. But, I mean, his arms are so disconnected from his body and they're so stubby. His legs are a fucking mess. He's not even that big. He's, like, thin. His body's thin. His alt mode's terrible. His transformation's not even that fun. It's super simplistic. Doesn't even have that. It's, like... The thing with the core class is they're nice little fidget toys that look really good for what they're supposed to be. This thing does not look good. In fact, compared to most Legend scale figures, it's still horrendous. It's no fun. So what's the fucking point? But you already heard my fucking complaints on that. The only reason I gave it an F plus and not like an F or an F minus is that he does have like the head sculpt that's good. He's got all the details that are there, decent detailing, but that doesn't say the figure. And you think, okay, well, that's just one bad figure. But that's okay, it's a core class. But then we have my introduction to Legacy Evolution. The first one I got, which was Breakdown. I already thought Wild Rider was a pretty weak release in Legacy. It's one of the... I think it might have been my least favorite, yeah. And then it's just the same figure, but worse. Like, sure, the color scheme's more interesting, but... he gets stuck in combined mode, and that's not just a me problem. That's everyone has complained about that. And his weapons are fucking terrible. It's like, okay, you have this weird pickaxe. I don't even know what the fuck that is. That's one of the better Evo fusions, but you know, if you don't do that, the weapons end off with... hold on a second. Let me just unpeg it. These pegs are way too tight. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Breakdown and knockout. That's why his pegs are so tight. Alright, well. You have the one weapon. And that looks pretty good. But then... this is the worst case of parts forming I've ever seen. Like, what the actual fuck is this? What the fuck is this? He's just holding it! At least RC is like a little glider she can fly on. Cliffjumper's shield looks fucking stupid, but at least it looks enough like a shield. Even Bumblebee's is better than this. This isn't anything! He's just holding his fucking spoiler. You're telling me you couldn't have, like, made it two parts and they swivel down? And just give him two guns? I don't know. It's fucking... just so bad. It's... I'll rank it when I inevitably get to core class, but this is not a good figure. So 2 bad figures off the and I only have 5. I have 5, and 2 of them are some of the worst releases in War for Cybertron since War for Cybertron. Fortunately, though, it does get better. I do have. Ironically, he does not suck. The Hot Shot. This and the next figure were the ones that I wanted the most from Legacy Evolution. It's not bad. His robot mode's pretty nice, and despite the fact he actually has a head and swivel articulation, that's pretty good. And despite all that, he still has the Axelzuka? Yeah, Axelzuka. I'm thinking Octozuka from Pokemon. That's not too bad. The only problem I have with this figure is there's a couple of them. His legs are like way too bulky and his arms are really slim. I even compared it to the animation. That's not accurate. I mean, his arms are smaller than like the old, really old toy. But yeah, they're not that tiny. And I really don't like these because they're clear plastic painted over yellow and they match. The matching is terrible. Like the camera doesn't make it look so bad, but in person it's like abysmal. I don't get why they couldn't just make it yellow plastic and paint this like a shiny blue, like the Armada Starscream. I don't get that. But besides that, it's actually pretty damn good. By far the best Hot Rod we've ever gotten. But let's be honest, Hot Shot. I made the mistake again. But let's all be honest, Hot Shot is kind of a meme character. So him getting a good toy is just kind of like, oh, funny Hot Shot. And I love people who grew up with Armada being like, well, the original Hot Shot's actually not too bad. It's better than the Universe one. No, shut the fuck up. The Universe one, it's not perfect either. But that old toy is fucking terrible. Oh, his legs are really good. No, they're not. They're average. It's just that the top half is so bad it's gaslighting you into thinking that the bottom half is good. It's a terrible toy. It's fucking terrible. Oh, the vehicle mode's good. It looks stupid anyways. It's like got an obnoxious yellow. I don't care. Sideswipe had a good alt mode. Doesn't make that figure good at all. And the last one I got is, of course, Leo Prime, who's also kind of a meme. Mostly because he is a white lion that reminds me of 2 white lion memes. Kimba, because, you know, anime white lion. And, well, with that, he looks like the white lion from Joshua and the Promised Land. The one who goes, "No! No!" So, is that. I like calling him Kimba Prime, mostly because, you know, again, he even looks kind of similar to some of the older, like, not really, but he really gives me the vibes of Kimba the White Lion. And, well, in Japan, it was called Leo the White Lion, I think. And he was Leo Convoy. So, when you translate that, well, Jacques, you know, he told me, Simba, here's the problem with that. You can't just call him Simba. It's not a name we can protect. So he called him Kimba Prime. Leo Convoy, Kimba Prime. It works. I probably can't do that, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not scared of no trademarks. So those are the half that I got. That's most of what I wanted. The only one I wanted to get, but I didn't have at the time was the core class Slag. And the reason for that is, the reason I didn't get it is on Amazon. I got all of those on Amazon because that's the one I use. The shipping is free and it also takes like 1 or 2 days. Whereas Hasbro Pulse, it's like 1.5. Like individual figures, I got Jazz, the Studio Series Jazz. I paid $35 fucking for that. A 1 deluxe costed me $30. Absolutely not. And that one wasn't even fun. It fucking broke. So yeah, that was the only place I could find Slag, because for some reason on Amazon you can only find it secondhand and they charge you $16, $20. It's like, fuck you. I don't know why it's like that. Tarn doesn't have that problem. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna get the rest of the wave. So I guess I'll go over. Let me just go get they're all in the box still. Alright. So, in order, we have Slag, or Slug. I'm calling him Slag, because Slug just sounds like sludge. I've probably already said that. Yeah, the reason I didn't get him is because I just couldn't find him for a decent price outside of Hasbro Pulse. And, alright. So the other figures I got were, I'm going to save him for last, actually, because he makes sense. So, Scraphook, which I thought looked kind of bland, I didn't need it. However, since he is a weaponizer, I thought, you know what, he's a weaponizer that turns into Mater. I think, I even, like, got new storage space, so I think I'm fine with a couple of rando bots. Next is the figure I was not interested in, but Tarn, because I already have a negative feeling of Legacy Evolution, and if I say that Legacy Evolution Wave 1 not so good, people are going to get mad at me, because you didn't review the one figure that everyone said has been perfect. And then that left Needlenose. Look at that. Hasbro Pulse extra shipping. It actually was delayed a couple of times to get here. And the fucking package. I do not like you, Hasbro Pulse. But the only reason I got him was I was like, you know what? Since I'm eventually going to review and rank all of the figures in Legacy Evolution, why not just get the last one? I know he's like a character I don't care about, but he looks reasonably cool, I guess. It's fine. So what are my expectations? Okay, so even though I've railed on, I guess, core class Slag, I've complained about the Dinobots. That's what I've been doing recently, and I don't like complaining, but that's just how I feel about the Dinobots. I feel like they're weak releases. Let me slide that over just a little bit. But I genuinely think that outside of Swoop, he's going to be the second best. Originally, I think I said Grimlock, but no. That alt mode looks abysmal. His robot mode doesn't even look that good. This robot mode looks about the same, I'd say. His arms are a little stubby, but otherwise pretty good. And he actually has a pretty cool looking alt mode, so I think I'll like him. I think I'll have a surprisingly good opinion on him. I think he will be flawed, but still nice. Not as bad Sludge. Definitely not as bad Sludge. But who knows, maybe I might be wrong. Scraphook, I just hope he's fun. I know you don't have to parts form him to transform him, but you do on a couple of steps, so don't know why they hype that up. Maybe I feel like I feel like I'll probably go. He'll be fine. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about Needlenose. I've heard people say that his engineering is like really good, and that's one of my favorite things to do. So yeah. I think I'll enjoy him. I still remember seeing Needlenose, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And everyone just said, "Oh, he's like a character in IDW who's like really gay with tracks." And I'm like, "All right, so he's one of those characters from IBW where he's just knockout." I have no problem with gay people, but like the way that like certain Transformers fans describe him, I'm like, okay, he's one of those characters. But I think the only reason that he's so similar to Trax is that he's got like this similar like night thing going on. So he's like Trax's quirky brother. Alright, I mean he looks cool, so I'm worried about his alt mode. I'm pretty sure it's gonna suck. And here's the one I'm the most worried about. Not because I think he'll be bad, but I feel like Tarn is gonna be like when I watch Into the Spider-Verse, where everyone was hyping up to be absolutely perfect. Oh, it's gonna set. Everyone is saying, "Oh no, the hype isn't unjust." Well, I mean, the person who described it was not very. Was weird about it. But anyways, Tarn. Everyone's saying, "No, this is perfect. The hype is just." I'm like, okay, I'm excited, and then like it's like, yeah, it's good. I think he might be overhyped. I don't know if he's gonna be as good as everyone said, but yeah, I hope he is genuinely good. I don't know if I'm gonna like him as much as Kingdom Rodimus. Hopefully it can, but I'm keeping reasonable expectations. It's kind of the same way with Arkham Asylum, which I'm replaying. I'll talk about the Batman Arkham games much later. Because everyone said it was really good, and then I played it, I'm like, eh. It's not as good as City, which is the one I grew up with as a kid. So I hope it's not. I hope people aren't overhyping it. Apparently, some people are speculating he might be repainted into Bludgeon. Hopefully, you know, I would love if Bludgeon was like really good. I left the fucking scissors out. All right, so we'll do these one by one. We'll go from smallest to biggest. We'll save Tarn for last. I feel that's appropriate. Okay. Yeah. I'd probably actually read IDW. Some of the stuff looked genuinely good. Though I don't like how quirky a lot of this stuff is. Like Thundercracker, they gave him a personality, which is cool, and he's like a comic writer, but like they try to make him like, oh, he's such a quirky, wholesome love bug. They do that for a lot of it. It kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I think it's just because I hate wholesome. The fucking word wholesome. I think it's just overused, done to death. I'm sick of it. Alright, so here's Slag. I know Tarn is like entirely IBW. And I think if I made a Transformer show, I'd probably use him because I do kind of like how he looks like just the Decepticon dude. Like, Soundwave's kind of like that in the same way that Rhydon's. I think the way I describe it with Tarn is Tarn looks like the Decepticon in the way that Arceus is the ancestor to Pokemon, the beginning of Pokemon. Whereas like Soundwave was based off of, or the Decepticon symbol was based off of Soundwave, in the same way that Rhydon was the first Pokemon. You know, kind of like that. So, yeah. I mean, Rhydon is my favorite Pokemon. Okay. Oh, those go out, I think. Oh, no, I think that's for combination mode. Alright. I wonder whose head that is. Alright. Get this open. Alright. So, I guess I'll talk about his gun. It does look a little weird, but you know what? Dinobot's weapons never really matter too much. I think the core classes should have them. It looks a little awkward, but you know what? The one thing that the new figures do that have, like, genuinely really impressive engineering is how they manage the tail. And I don't expect that out of a core class. So, if they want to make it so the tail is the weapon, it comes out of the dino mode and plugs in for a weapon, I'm all down with that. Why they didn't do that with him, I don't know. And, oh, I think I said that I liked how big the Dinobots were. I think that's just because Slag is really big. He does have the teeny tiny little hands, which is so unfortunate, because otherwise it is really nice. Doesn't want to focus, but I do like the head. I'm not sure which one I like better, the red or the black head, because one's toy accurate, one's show accurate. And certain characters I like being more toy accurate than show accurate, like the big one is Astro Train. Ooh, yeah. That's... I don't hate that. That robot mode is... You know what? I'll say it, that robot mode, fucking wholesome. Yeah, I don't mind the gun. I just wish his arms were longer. He's got big feet. I don't mind. Makes him look a little more powerful. There's a couple of liberties that I'm willing to forgive when it comes to core class. I know I bitch about core class, but you know, having bigger feet, don't mind that too much. Alright, I actually am afraid to say it. You're probably gonna cancel me for it, but I am a pussy, and I use the instructions because the instructions, I want to make sure I don't break them. Sure, there's stuff like Portal where I'd like to play the game before looking through the manual, but you know, you can't break Portal, or if you do, you just reload it. But these, I mean, this one's probably gonna be pretty easy. Okay, I'm not gonna use instructions for the core classes. He's probably pretty simple. I don't like those ratchets. They're a little too tight for how tiny he is. And I get it. He's probably just for combination. So, whatever. That goes like that. I think... Yeah. There you go. Ooh. Probably would be wise to snap these together before pushing them in. Right? Yeah. Alright. Oh. Oh, it doesn't want to tab in. Maybe I have to click it into place. Alright. Don't. Okay, so let's stay it together. Do not split apart when I You know what I think? How about we plug this in? Shall we? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I have no idea. I should probably see how I could. Yeah. Alright. There you go. Alright, so now he's in his dino mode. Oh, he was so off to the left. Okay, well, I have, like, a huge tripod for, like, my... Just a fucking bunch of boxes. I have an actual tripod, but that's only for, like, my non-camera, my phone, which is what I use to record. So I have to huddle my arms around. Oh, what the fuck? Bring that down. Bring that down. Oh, he's so tiny. I forgot. So tiny. Probably should be looking off to the side. That's where the shot is showing. So yeah, dino mode. Quite nice. I like the dino mode. I like how big it is. I like how nice it is. The proportions are great. This one's way better than the deluxe that we got in Power of the Primes. Yeah. See, that one, I don't ask too much for these core classes. If this guy had bigger arms, or his hands flipped out, maybe he had elbow articulation, that would be one of my favorite core classes, because I do love Slag. I think he might be my favorite Dinobot. I think his robot mode's the second best, and his alt mode is so cool. That's probably just because I'm a Triceratops nerd, but yeah, it's got an amazing alt mode. I really like it. Some people said his, like, stomach is small, but, like, I don't care. I think it's fine. His robot mode's okay. It's not too bad. For a core class, you know what? That's genuinely not too bad. So, yeah. Pretty decent. Let's compare him to Sludge. I'm going to transform him real quick. I hate... his head pops. Dino head loves to pop off. Okay. Oh, I put it on the wrong way. Yeah. Do not love this one. I think I had trouble plugging the legs in, but even still, that was more fun. Still more fun, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Can you see why this one bothers me so much? This is not right. This is not right. Why are you so goddamn small? And here's the thing. Again, no play value. This guy has legs that move, go out that far, legs go back, and he has an opening jaw. And I think you could probably get a little bit of wiggle with the head. Nothing. And he has no weapons. The playability on this guy sucks. It doesn't have form or function. Whereas this guy has kind of both. So, yeah, of the two, this one's way better. I don't know if I'm not gonna rank these yet, okay? Because I'm gonna save it for the actual proper review when I inevitably do it. Because I can't just open something, oh, surface level opinion, smack a rank on it. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I do solidly like this one. Probably have to spend a little bit more time before I get an official opinion. But yeah, this one's pretty nice. How long? 26 minutes. 26 minutes and we just got the first guy over. Yeah, I think I quite like this one a lot. It might be surface level because of my love for the character, but not too bad. Not too bad. If I got this guy first, I probably wouldn't be complaining. Oh, wait, you know what? I can't finish this off. I do have to combine them, don't I? Alright, this is why I'm actually going to look at the instructions. Okay. 7 steps. And fortunately, he's already almost there. Okay, so you just split this out. Alright, there you go. And then that swings up. Okay. Alright, I get it. Oh, I understand that they're core classes and they're combiners, but core classes are still overall pretty damn good, because I think the only ones outside, if you ignore this one, the only one that I'd say is like not good is Hot Rod, and he's not even, he's alright, he's decent, he's got decent articulation, his transformation's interesting, his alt mode works, he just feels kind of unfinished. But also the combining was completely unnecessary. But this one's nice. I don't hate this one. Grimlock looks pretty bad. Well, no, he looks okay. He looks passable for a legend scale figure. And alright, let's just combine these. Oh yeah, where's his weapon? Okay. This is kind of weird, but you know what? I love how the little gun, he just has a gun for a head for Volcanicus. But look, this guy actually, like, straight up. Oh, wait, I'm right there. There you go. But this one, this actually has some transformation involved. He's got head to go on right here. This splays open. And he's not that compromised outside of his stubby little arms. I feel like there's probably a way they could have done that better. Like the core class Shockwave from the Bumblebee movie. Oh, that's gonna paint chip. That's unfortunate. Oh, you can swivel it to move it out. I'm gonna do this off camera because that's unfortunate, but come on. Yeah, he had a way where he could like bend his. The Shockwave has a way you can bend the elbows and still plug it in. So I feel like they could have figured out a better way. Scar looks kind of like a guilty pleasure because that's a good head sculpt. I like that. His robot mode looks. I think it looked fine, but like the promo images did not do a good job. And I don't like his alt mode. I think it's kind of like the room where it looks really funny. I think I had that as like my Twitter profile picture for a while because it looked so goofy. I mean, I'll have to wait. But yeah, I feel like if they couldn't do the combining, they probably should have scrapped it. But yeah. Oh. Swoop at least looks pretty good. I wish they were all on that level, but hopefully Snarl's decent, because Snarl's my third favorite. Yeah, swoop's by far the best. Okay, how do you plug this in? I forget. Do you do... I don't have... I'm gonna have to look up a fucking video guide. I'm gonna look at... You know what? Fuck it. I'll do Prime versus Prime. No, probably not. Probably do like... Bolt Matrix or something. I don't know. I think it's in the Slag videos. They don't show a way to... They don't show how to connect it in the instructions. Yeah, okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do PvP. Yeah, Volcanicus actually looks not too bad. They actually... I think someone already showed off because they already have the other two and they're missing Snarl. It looks better than the PvP ones, but the thing with me is the PvP... oh. Do that. The PvP one's just like, it's kind of a bonus. Oh, you do that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Alright, there you go. I'm spending too much time on this. Because I gotta move on. Yep, alright, I figured that out. I just need to... Alright, there you go. I need to plug this in. Alright. Oh, that's why it's not plugged in properly. Imagine if my friggin' sludge broke because of this. That'd be crazy. Alright. Okay. That doesn't look... Maybe he's not... Oh, he's not plugged in all the way. There you go. Alright. That still doesn't feel complete. Oh yeah, you can stick on the... Maybe I might do that. You can stick on the limbs from the weaponizer. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm doing this off camera. I completely forgot. You gotta plug something in first. Alright. Oh shit, no, nothing broke. That fucking piece fell off. I'll leave that off to the side. I gotta move on. But yeah, overall, Court Glass Slag. He's pretty good. I think he's better than I thought he'd be. Okay, let's move on to Scraphook. Alright, I'm just gonna get him opened up real quick. Alright. I think one of the things that turned me off at first was seeing that, like, his weaponizer stuff wasn't as good as, like, the other weaponizers, but people decided the same for Slammer, and Slammer turned out to be, I think, pretty solid. Now, granted, some of the pieces weren't... There wasn't much he could do. Like, his arms looked like terrible blasters, but I thought he was fine. So, who knows? Maybe Scraphook will be very similar. And I think he's got a bunch of weapons on hand. Okay. I'm excited for this dude's alt mode because it genuinely looks like Mater. I hope... I forget what the Wave 4 one's name is. I hope it looks like Lightning the Queen or... What is his name? Chick's Hick? The green dude. So we can have a cars collection and a fucking motorcycle. Alright. Oh, those just go straight up. Yeah, they're already like that. I guess I'll just show this right now. I love these, because the fucking weapons are so cheap. And the fact that there's, like, no plastic. They're bringing back the plastic, which is good, because, like... I think it's because of fucking TikTok, which I think is a stain on humanity. I genuinely think it makes people worse. But they're like, hey, let's just steal heads off of Transformers. Isn't that funny? And people can't find like the Jazz or the Skullgrin in. They're finally finding them, and they're in like not complete condition, which is scummy as hell. Oh shit! My cat. What the fuck are you doing? That's a weird ass cat. She just rubs her face on literally everything. I think she even cut herself once. It's like, probably shouldn't rub your face on the edge of my weird ass computer. Where this dude's instructions go? Oh, they're right here. Okay. So, alright, I'm just gonna take a look at how you... Because he comes with a lot of stuff. I have to cradle my goddamn arms around the... so much. Well, that's alright. So he has a shield. He's got these. I don't know what you do with these because they show us off like, oh, you can have your Transformers hold that. What the fuck does that do? Oh, wait, no, you plug this on right here. There you go. That's not too bad. Here's the other one. I'm just going to do what the instructions tell me. I know the point of weaponizers is do your own thing, but I don't have the time for that right now. I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. Even after I'm done talking about all the Transformers, so I'll be kind of busy for just a bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. He has like the, yeah, he's got the Mater type thing going on here. He's a tow truck. I think they're called tow trucks. I'm not, well, that's unfortunate. I'm not very much of a car dude. Transformers is the only time I've ever figured out or distinguished cars from another. I think with the exception of like the Volkswagen Beetle and stuff like that, they're all very similar. And I'm just not interested in that. Okay. So I think with him, yeah, he has these missiles. I think? What the fuck? Okay. Those are some pretty weak guns, gotta be honest. But I mean, he's got a lot of shit. I think that's alright. I think that's fine. Okay. So in terms of aesthetics for the robot mode... Oh, went off to the left. Gotta be honest, never been a big fan of the Junkions. They've always been kind of bland to me. I never got the Wreck-Gar. He finally got a good figure with the new Wreck-Gar, but I didn't get it. I just wasn't interested. I don't have many Studio Series. I think I only have 3. Man, what the hell? What the fuck are you doing? I got Wheelie, I got Grimlock, and I got RC, and that's all I got. I want to get Slag, but I couldn't find them for a good price. By the time I finally wanted to get one, he just got off the market. People were like, oh no, he's $70 now. $70. Okay. But yeah, so the Junkions, they've never been my thing, so I was very ready to pass on. But I think making Junkions weaponizers makes sense because, you know, be able to pull themselves apart. Alright, what is his articulation? What is it? His head's just a swivel. That's alright. Shoulders go in and out. Kind of at an awkward degree, but that's not too bad. Kind of got the... Oh, that's weird. He's got like a... I don't know if my audio's peaking or not, because I'm touching the microphone a lot. But he's got like this weird double joint. It's so weird. It's so flimsy. Kind of gives me Constructicon, the Combiner Wars Constructicon vibes. Might have an interruption in a bit. Hands articulate. Oh. Oh yeah, that's weird. They look at that angle. That's so odd. Okay. Well, he's got waist. So legs can go forward, back. They go out. Any biceps? Oh, it's lower. Okay. Is it lower than the? Yeah, it's higher than the knee bend. Okay. Just 90 degrees. That's okay. Has some crazy ankle articulation. You'll love to see that. And of course, ankle pivot. So what's the lightest stance with both feet flat on the floor? Okay, is this one not one of... What the fuck? Oh. Alright. It is that. And yes, I took that from Glenn Webb. I'm not sure if Shartimus took that or does that too. But yeah, that's nice. It's not as good as the other weaponizers, which can all do perfect splits, but still, imagine not being as cool as literal perfection. That's pretty good. Not my thing with the robot mode, but you know what? I'm more excited for his alt mode, so... Oh, it's already been 40 minutes. Let's get into that really quickly. Oh god, he has a lot of transformation steps. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can try to keep this on camera. Oh, this... Okay, so that splits apart like that. And then you gotta turn it around. Alright, I gotta take all this crap off. I'll do that in just a second. That's not too interesting, so I'll just do that. Leave that to the side. Do that off camera at least. I think you put these, you put these parts back on. I think. Yeah. So, still parts forms, just not as much as the others, but that's okay. Just stop pretending it's, I guess it is a step up. But still, you lose those stuff, you're fucked. So don't do that. Okay. Oh, he moved these. Oh, I see. Yeah. I do like how he's got... Oh. I'll show this off right now. I do like how he actually has, like, a decent, like, pretty well-defined body. And then it, like, just completely unfolds out for the transformation. I always love when they do that. Oh, you can't even see. Yeah, he's got, like, a decently defined body, but then you split this apart, and it's just a bunch of panels. That's pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff in my Transformers. I love Transformers that have bodies that look like they don't transform, but they do. That's the opposite, I guess, of a pet peeve, a personal thing that you really love to see. It's always been me. I know these are Transformers, but it's always cool. It's not like it's a problem when they don't have it. I'm not even saying it's always, like, perfect when they do, because good old buddy Injector over there has it, but his transformation is non-existent, so... Won't talk about him for very long. Okay. And that folds down. Oh. Oh, good lord. That folds up. Oh, and that just seamlessly hides away. That is really, really cool. Rotate the waist around. Okay. And then that, okay, that folds down. Oh, that's cool. Pretty crazy and awesome transformation. I'm digging this one. I think so far, other than the fucking robot mode, I'm digging this one. Okay. And then... Oh, I guess that doesn't... Oh, yeah, it does. Gotta crimp that one in a specific way. And then connect it. Oh, my back is killing me. That doesn't want to connect because of the bottom one. Okay. There you go. Move that up. And then... Does that fold down yet? Oh, no. We'll do that in a second. These fold away. Oh, dude, this is pretty sick. Alright. Do I need to move that forward? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit, maybe. Alright, that goes like that. Move that right there. What was my cat doing? Whining about something. Oh, shit! Oh, that's the problem. Oh. I don't know why they have, like, a little thing where you can, like, loosen it to, like, articulate it and move it in a specific spot. But the problem is, it's fucking loose as hell, and then it barely... It's the tightener, it's just, like, immediately gets stuck. I don't like that. This camera kind of sucks. Okay. And now it's too low. What the fuck? Why is it so high? Why is it so high? There you go. Alright. I hope you can hear very subtly Kelpie G. I'm gonna be upset if you can't. I didn't want to make it too loud. But also, it's not copyrighted, so I wanted something in the background. Who knows, maybe that makes it unwatchable. I have no idea. Alright, okay. It's like that. Oh, and then that kind of folds away and... Wait, is this in the right position? I don't know. It's like it's not. Okay. So that kind of plugs in. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Okay, that's kind of... It's pretty cool. Yeah, the engineering on this one's pretty clever. I like that. Oh, okay. There you go. I'm just gonna have these out. Oh. Give me a second. Let's do this. Crazy to film. That's a pain in the ass. I don't like how these peg off. I get it. They're weaponizers, but I mean, if you're gonna have a complex transformation, maybe have the connection be a little easier. Just some food for thought. Do I do that yet? Oh yeah. I know, this isn't very cool. Injector, do something. No, not that. I don't know, his legs are getting really goddamn loose, which is unfortunate. Okay, it's whining over something. Alright. Alright, stand your ass up. Or just fall asleep over there. I'm fine with that for now. And then you... Gotta make sure it's completely right. And then you can close. It's seemingly not wanting to. Oh, it's because that's in front. Or that's got to go in front. This part's got to go in front of there, I think. Oh, yep. Slot it in. Okay, I'm just going to do this one first. There you go. There you go. Okay. Why does that not want to plug in? I don't know. But you know what? With the exception of this one little fucking... Oh, no, this one doesn't want to plug in. Okay, I see. What the fuck? Maybe things aren't perfectly lined up. Yeah, I think they aren't. Wait a second. Fuck. This is one of those ones that, like, I feel like you have to get good at. You know, it's kind of the same with a couple of other ones, like Ironhide. I still don't like transforming that one, the Studio Series. Oh yeah, Studio Series 86. I have that one too. He's just not with my other ones. He's with my 83 bot, or 84 bots. Because once I figured out that, oh hey, it's not too bad, you can... Oh, the arm's wanting to fall off. Fucking annoying as hell. But it's like, okay. So, I figured out that... Ah, Jesus Christ. Once you know how to peg it in, when you unpeg it, the hooks rip, like, are really harsh on... The little things, the little flaps on at the front of the car, which are made out of clear plastic. So that's probably gonna break, I guarantee, because you go really harsh on that. Why the fuck does that not want to peg in? It's annoying. Yeah, talk about tricky. Send Grand Illusions that one. He thinks the Rock Lord is insane. Wait till he sees this. Okay. I know, this is all off camera, but it's not much more interesting than seeing Injector fucking wasted because nobody outside of me loves him. Poor dude. Okay, I don't know what I did differently, but it's wanting to peg in. So then you gotta attach all the shit on him. I love how they always, even though I guess for weaponizing these are attached, but once you attach those, you pretty much want to have them connected. I can't think of Oh, it's got one peg. Okay, I see. Okay, that's interesting. But I don't know why you would ever want to separate the two. It should have just been one part. I guess the articulation's pretty sweet. Alright. Oh, God, what is it? Why is that not want to sit? That's annoying. Okay, I don't know what that was. It felt like if I moved it, like, more to the right, it was going to break. I think it's because it's sitting on top of the spare tire. Okay, and then for these, and that's wanting to come undone again. That's annoying. Just stay pegged. Does not want to stay plugged in. I have no idea why. I'll figure this all off. All out. Off stream. And then obviously for the front, those are engines, I believe. But which way do they go? Okay. So, oh God, that almost fell underneath. You just slap that in. Okay, so engineering. I feel like once you iron out these details, it's really cool. And the truck mode is very nice, very cool. It's like a Mad Max Mater. Don't have much else to say. I'll figure out the weaponizing stuff. I don't feel like doing that right now, especially I am almost an hour in. So, I guess that makes sense. An hour in, we got to 2. We're just gonna put him off and say we're done with Scraphook. How about that? Again, these are just my first impressions. He's a little bit on the fidgety side, but again, I could just be doing something. I'm fairly certain I'm doing something wrong, but I mean, look at that. You think that's how it's supposed to be? But I'm not gonna fuck with it right now. I got 2 other figures to do. So next up, we have Needlenose. He's interesting looking. I'll just open it from the top, I guess. I can tell already he's got a ball-jointed head because, well, he's got to move the head in the package and take it off. So, thanks, has cunt. Alright, come on, what the fuck? Alright. Needlenose, he's got his... Oh, boys. Little fucking bag. Dude, that's a body bag. Those are Transformers in there. That's morbid. Alright. Well... What's up with these, like, these... like, paper ties? Very gross. I don't appreciate that. Not me, yeah. These things, I get they're trying to cut down on I get they're trying to cut down on plastic so they can win an award or something for like the 15th trillion time in a row. Given out by some dude that nobody really knows about. But there's Needlenose. He's a decently cool. He's a pretty decently cool little Decepticon. He got his little men out. Now, here's the question. Should he have been a deluxe, or should he have been a Voyager? Because... what the fuck? Oh, he's got so many parts. What is this shit? Okay, well, I thought it was just gonna be the 2 little Trigger Cons, or... no, he is the Trigger Con, the 2 Target Masters. But... no, he's got a bunch of other parts to him. I don't know what these are. Put that off to the side. But here's what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Oh, those go on to the... okay. But this is just a piece of plastic. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it is just a bonus, but... okay, so that's what that is. Okay, alright. I get it. Sort of. But yeah, I mean, you'd expect at least 1 or 2 joints of articulation, but no. What the fuck? Alright. But yeah, should he have been a deluxe or should he be in a Voyager? And then for $10 extra, make those guys at least passable. But I guess the whole point of them is that they're guns. So, doesn't matter. Let me attach all this shit. Okay. Alright, that's not... that makes sense, that makes sense. Ugh. I don't love that. Oh, and the... Okay. I don't know which way that attaches, I think. Ah, fuck! That's really tight. That is a genuine scream of anger. Okay, no, I didn't get it yet. Oh god! I already scratched up the paint! Trying to... What the fuck? Did I have it on wrong? Why is this painted purple plastic? Oh, god fucking damn. Enjoy listening to me struggle to put on a piece of plastic. Just this. No, I think it goes on like that. It's so stiff. Oh, why couldn't you just make this black plastic so it doesn't have the fucking paint on it? Okay, alright. So that's on. And for this, you plug on his back to solidify the look. I can appreciate that. Alright. There you go. Okay, so Needlenose. He's got those guns. Let's just give him his guns. These are bonuses. Here's what I'm worried about was if they ever do a sideways, I don't want the heads to be like this. Why is it purple plastic? Is it to save money or something? Like, this one being purple plastic makes sense. Why is this made out of purple plastic? Ugh. They're gonna permanently, forever be guns. Is this what it was like for, does this scroll down or something? No, I don't think so. Okay, so is this what it was like for the dude in Wave 4, Point Blank? Blanker, I think that's what they were about to call him, but they got the trademark back at like the last second. Because I didn't get that one. But yeah, robot mode wise, he's nice. He's solid. I don't know what that's all about. Can trigger con, ha 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 ha, funny. The punchline is sex. But yeah, I think it's a pretty slick looking bot. Of course, the head sculpt is very nice, and yes, it is on a ball joint. Oh, okay, so it kind of just goes down. But hey, it's better than nothing. I like that. Okay, never mind. I thought it went all the way out. Still pretty satisfying. I like that ankle pivot. Guns are... I'm not a big fan of this one. It looks out of place and doofy. That's not a word. Tried to mix dopey and goofy. No, doofus and goofy. Doofy. That's a new word. I'm a hipster. That one looks pretty decent. So, yeah, you know what? For a bonus, not terrible. At least they're solid plastic, unlike the blaster or eject and rewind. See, I struggle to remember eject and rewind's names far more than Rumble and Frenzy, which is weird because I had blaster as a kid. And not Soundwave, but I mean, those ones you have a right to be confused with. Where's the... Why do they look purple? Why does he look purple? It's just... Well, I mean, it is just the terrible color. The terrible ass camera is so bad. But, you know what? Let's get him transformed. When I do the inevitable review, I'm gonna have the better camera. This thing was fucking $100. This is a lot of money. What? Maybe it's just... I don't know. Maybe it's just it might be a problem with, I'm gonna get my actual fucking recordings out and I'm gonna check. Alright. No, those are purple on my camera. I don't know what that is, because I had a lizard that I had that had like a really nice, shade of green for the skin. but on camera it looked turquoise, and I do not like turquoise lizard. So, all right, let's go over his articulation really quick. Ball joint in the head already, shoulders. That can go out. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. Ooh, nice. I thought that would be single jointed. Pretty cool. He actually has a wrist swivel, which is nice. It's kind of rare, surprisingly. Like waist and ankle articulation is more common than wrist swivels. Oh, does he have a... should have a waist swivel. Yeah, it's just really tight. Okay, so he does have a waist swivel. Pretty cool. Legs go forward, back. They go out. Thigh swivel. Oh, that is hollow. That is also hollow, but I don't mind that because that means the knee of justice. That's pretty nice. And of course, ankle pivot. So articulation. Oh, steppy. Steppy. Steppy poses. Steppy poses. I appreciate that. So yeah, robot mode. Simple but effective Decepticon that turns into a jet. Okay. Alright. Transformation. So, alright. Oh, I might have to. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry, there was, that'll be the only interruption for tonight. Where's his instructions? Okay. Did I spend like 30 minutes on, Scraphook because of his transformation? I think he might have. I think I might have. Alright. That opens up. That's pretty cool. Flip that head in. Oh! Oh. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright. You plug that in. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I thought you had to move them up and then move them down. I'm like, I don't know how that would have been possible. Am I almost done? Yep, only 12 steps. Surprising. But who knows, maybe the last of them are really fun. Maybe I already went through them, but yeah. Not too bad, engineering-wise. Plug that in. Which they probably could have found a way to move that in, but it probably would have meant no swivel in the wrist, so... excuse me. That's how it goes, I guess. Alright, swivel that around. Huh? Okay. Interesting. Oh, you have to plug these in. Oh! So there's like a peg hole. And the peg, that is very subtle, but that is really cool. Okay, I appreciate that. And that kind of, does that go like that? Oh! Oh! Okay. That is cool. And it doesn't want to go all the way in. Why isn't, okay, what the fuck is going on? What's the matter? Oh, does it not? Okay, it didn't want to plug in. Okay. Why is it not want to go all the way? Is it the arms? Might be the arms. Of course. Oh, yeah. They're not plugged in. They're not plugged in. Of course, it doesn't want to go all nice and perfect on camera. That's kind of how that happens. Now, what is going on? Is that not up all the way? Oh, jeez. Man, these... Obviously, I'm probably just doing something a little wrong, but these transformations are a bit fiddly. To have things completely perfect on these deluxes. Otherwise, they don't want to go all the way. Oh, we just kind of have to force them. Okay, never mind. But yeah, that's kind of cool. These legs combined. Do they peg in? Do they plug in? I don't think so. I think they just kind of have to sit there. Oh, you know what? This lifts. Okay, so does this... I think this moves back. Yep. Oh. Oh, shit. I thought I broke something. Oh, no. I thought I did again. What is that? Okay. Well. Maybe don't do that. But that is kind of stiff. Ah! Okay. Yeah. That is just stiff. And then that plugs in like 50 different times. Alright. I'm just going to do this off camera just to make sure I have everything together. Because my fucking back is killing me. Okay. So I think if you just have the first couple in the back plugged in, we'll be good to go. Oh, there is an ass plug. Okay. That sounded wrong. But you know what? All things considering, that's Needlenose. Ooh! You know what? I kind of like the silver details on that. Makes it feel like an old G1 toy. Like those are a bunch of stickers. Maybe that's their intention. Yeah, this is painted. This is blue plastic painted gray, but I think the matching's not too bad. I gotta say, transformation, yeah, this is pretty fun. I like the transformation. I give that a thumbs up. And I do like how the alt mode looks genuinely like an old G1 toy. That is pretty cool. But then it has the modern engineering and robot mode. It's pretty nice. That is a pretty sick translation of an old G1 character. You can plug the guns on. So it's only been like 10 minutes with this guy. But yeah, Needlenose is very nice. He's the only one I haven't had too much trouble with. I had it a little bit, but I was just being an idiot. I was just not strong enough. Yeah, this one's pretty solid. I'm glad I got him. That's pretty much all I can say. Robot mode's cool. Alt mode is nice and nostalgic. Transformation's really fun. I thought he would be kind of an okay release, but no, I think I quite like him. Okay, and I think we're pretty much there. We are ready to get to Tarn. Hold on a second, I'm just gonna do something real quick with Slag. Pops on right there. Alright. Okay. So I'm about to get into Tarn. Oh! Okay, I was just fiddling with the Volcanicus. I was plugging the arms in incorrectly. Yeah, that's, I think, how you're supposed to do it. Alright. Cool. I'll separate them in just a second. Okay, here we go. Tarn. I have a lot of a lot of waste right around me. I feel like I'm in filth, which I will clean up after I'm done, obviously. So I'm hopefully saving the best for last. You know what? Needlenose was pretty hyped up as being one of the best, and I was like, eh, but then it turned out, yeah. I'm still gonna have low expectations just so I can be blown away. But you know, I'm kind of contradicting myself by saying that. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, he's big. Because he's a Voyager. And there's no leaders, but you know what? That makes collecting Wave 1 in its entirety pretty easy. Alright, here we go. Getting him out. Come on. Why is he not wanting to come out? Oh, it's because... Holy shit. Oh, sorry. Those things are stuck. Oh, wait, no, they're not. No, they're not. What is holding him? Is it really those? Disconnect that. Yeah, that's what that was. Just slide it out. Okay. Well, he's out of his prison. He is very solid. I'll just put him up there. He is very solid, and he does have finger articulation, yet the leader, Armada Megatron, doesn't. So that's cool. I don't know why they give it to certain figures and not to others. Go ahead and give him his weapons. Just... Yes, look at the instruction manual. Oh! Okay. So yeah, you do have to combine them like this. I know, not much on the screen. But he's got this, that's obviously going to be his tank turret. And you can either give it to him as a gun, which is decent, or you can plug it onto the back. How's that work? Or they can be like a rifle. Oh, there is a lot you can do. Oh. That's Slag. No. Oh, no. You just move him like that. Oh my god. That's pretty rad. Yeah, they're pretty cool, I guess. Alright. Put him on right there. Is that how that goes? Really? Is that really how you're supposed to do it? I guess so. And, oh. You just plug that on. Yeah, this guy does have lots of quality. But is he as good as everyone says? We'll just see. We'll have to see. So yeah, that's a decent look. If you want it. Like that. Oh, that's gonna be the rotating turret. Ooh. Alright. His backpack's pretty nice. It's got the Berzin Carta. Is that his name? Kind of effect going on, and I quite like that. Let me put the instructions off to the side for a little bit because I don't need it. Okay. Yeah, he's got a lot of going on. Got the big ass feet too. He's got, what is that? He doesn't need that. Maybe it's for the transformation. He doesn't need it, but he has it anyways. Okay, pretty nice. How is his articulation? That's what I'm interested in. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. That is cool. Alright. Head's on a ball joint. Goes up and down. Ooh, those can move around. Shoulders rotate back and forth. Kind of got that awkward movement, but so did Rodimus. So you know what? Oh, can he? Oh no! He can't give you a hug. Oh no! I mean, you probably have to do it like that, like G-Axis. Oh, that was the major flaw I had with G-Axis, and he's got it too. That is so unfortunate. Oh well. Let's just move on. Bicep swivel, bend in the elbow, wrist articulation. Nice. Fingers, of course. All right. Waist articulation. This. Okay. All right. You can chill out. This is the interesting thing. He's got the T joint that a lot of Transformers like the Earthrise Prime have, but it's fully sculpted and articulated. That is cool. Oh, that is sick. Oh man, he's got the upside down V pattern. That's interesting. That is spread can not perfect, but that's all right. That's all right. That's perfectly feasible. Thigh swivel again. No hollow points or hollow parts. That's pretty nice. No knee of justice. Oh, that would would have been sick. I don't know if it can do that. No. It's a connection. It almost looked like that was like a spring. You could push that in and it springs in, and then it fills in when you unfold it. That would have been nice. It's not mandatory, but it would have been cool. All right, feet can go forward and back. What? Ooh. That's it. That's all is. Oh well, okay. Not that much articulation when it comes to the maybe unless I push it more. No, I don't think so. Not much when it comes to ankle articulation. However, it does kind of move in back and forth, which is kind of cool. Maybe if you move it down, it moves. No. Okay. So, unfortunately, his wide stance is only that far. Could have been better on that and his shoulders. So, articulation's good. You know, is good. It may sound like I'm being negative, but I think it's decent. I don't know if it's maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I am. 'Cause I don't remember people complaining about that. But it's pretty decent. I don't know if it's the best transformer yet. Pretty cool though. You know what? Let's go ahead and go straight into transformation. The last transformation of the review so far. Okay. So, fold that down. Oh, did they plug in? Oh, they do. They do. That's cool. And this separates somehow? Oh, it does. Yeah, this part. Oh, that's kind of cool. Can that? Oh, those are clear plastic. Okay, so is this clear plastic? Yeah, I think it is. All right. Well, very well painted at least. Oh no, those are the screwed in parts, I think. Maybe. No, it's all clear plastic. Unfortunate, but I had to get that effect somehow. Oh, do you rotate this around? Oh my, that's pretty cool. Head folds in. Rotate the arms up. Ah, it's tight. What? Oh, you rotate this around. Okay. Oh, he's got the defined body on it. It separates into parts. That's the stuff I like. Oh, that is cool. Oh, he doesn't have to do. Excuse me? Do these slide out? Oh, that is. Oh, I think. Oh, it's just very slight. Okay. I thought they had to slide out all the way. Okay. I thought they slid out satisfyingly. Don't, but. Oh. Did it. Okay. Okay, this transformation, much like Kingdom Cyclonus, is showing off. Okay, that was just tight. Okay, I get it. Okay. Well, that was just the first half. Now, excuse me? That goes up. Ooh. Huh? What? Oh, that plugs in. Okay, so that right there plugs in. Okay, that's what they're showing. Okay. All right. Oh no, my microphone. That's terrible. I'm probably getting a little too close. How close have I been getting? Did I make this first half unwatchable? Kind of hope not. Okay, that doesn't want to slide in. Don't want to force it. Let me do this off camera. Okay, I'm not going to force it anymore. And that. I do? Oh, that pops out. Okay. Well, that... Oh no, I popped it out of place. Seems like it's gonna be annoying to get back in there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. About to be like, I hope I don't have to do any of these off-camera biddlings. Just have a nice, clean transformation. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't know if it goes anymore. Okay. Well, anyways. Plug these feet in already? Okay. Move this down. Okay. Rotate that all the way around. Huh? Oh, this plugs in? Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. I love how this is just me seeing these all these engineering tricks going, oh, okay, that's cool, because it is cool. Oh, do his feet become the... No, they become the front of the tank, okay. That would have been cool, but that's okay. I think that's just, yeah, that's just how the feet plug in. They don't plug in very well. It's just how that's how it be. Oh, wait. There you go. I have to also take into account that, like, the instructions you come with are not always perfect. Is that how I do it? Oh, wait, no. I have to rotate this all the way around. There you go. There you go. And then you, do you, what? Oh, what the fuck? They're just like, rotate 90 degrees. You fuckers. Oh, wait, does this? Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? He's rotating around. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Holy crap. And yeah, here's this joint that I said they didn't need, but they did anyways. Bad. Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I thought this, like, this went like all the way in there. That would have been insane. Okay, plug that on right there. There you go. They just saw that weird ass angle. They're like, yeah, good. We're smart enough to know how to do this. And I believe these people. I believe them. You know, whenever they talk about, when they show off on those, like, reveal videos, they never talk about the engineering, or at least I don't remember hearing about it. They could have been like, the engineering on this guy is fantastic, and then maybe they did. Maybe they did. Oh, those are... Oh, okay, so these little... That is cool. That is cool. So, you have these three things here, and it just forms two, because this is just kind of like a half one. And that's part of it, I think... Oh my god. And that cover it up. Just look. How do the hands hide away? I don't think they do. Oh, maybe it's the feet. Okay. So I think that slides over. Does it? Oh yeah, it plugs in. Oh, yep. Crazy. Dude, these are fake. These are the fake details that I under there. I don't mind fake parts when they're clever like this, and I don't usually complain about fake parts unless it's done like really badly. Come on. Well, these parts are not fun to fold over. But they do fold. They do fold over. Wow. Okay. Huh? what? Do these... Wait, what the fuck? Is this looped? Oh, I looped Kelpie G. It's like, I forgot, this went over an hour. Oh no, something unpegged. That's unfortunate. The hell is this? Okay, so... Okay, alright, I got it. That... Oh yeah, I need to... Yeah, okay. That folds over and slams on the top. And... goes like... Oh, holy crap, that is cool. So many clever engineering bits. And I think that's it, yeah. Wow. That's all I gotta say is wow. And then you plug this on the top. I think right... Huh? Oh! That plugs on, I think right here. And then that rotates. Oh my god, that's clever. I don't like how there's hands sticking out in the back. But let me just get this completely all adjusted. And I'm sorry if that audio is terrible. Wow. All I can say. Dude, Pride Rock! What a transformation. What an incredible transformation. It might have been a little bit awkward the first time, but... Dude, that is actually better than Kingdom Cyclonus' transformation. Okay, but this doesn't want to plug in now. What the fuck? What an incredible transformation. Okay, that doesn't... Why does that not want to plug on? Oh. Oh, that's why, you dumb fucking idiot. You have it on the wrong way. Okay, so... These were facing the wrong way, and then they didn't want to plug in. Gee, I wonder why, you dumb fuck. So you plug that on. What? Are these... Oh yeah, they were just upside down. I was like, what the fuck? So that's inconsistent for some reason. Maybe it's for the blaster rifle mode, but yeah, they're asymmetrical like a Transmetal 2. But yeah, you plug this in to square holes, not the circle peg. Interesting. Oh, no, that doesn't want to go on. Oh, man. Yeah, and the transformation was fucking amazing. I get why people say this is one of the best Transformers ever made, because that engineering was on another level. I don't know if that makes it my favorite Transformer. I don't even think that's my favorite Legacy figure, but wow, I can see. I'd have to have it settle. But man, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't think it's as good as Cyclonus, because Cyclonus had a ridiculous alt mode, whereas this one's just kind of good. I mean, it looks like what it's supposed to, but wow. Also, it's hand sticking out. I don't know if I did something wrong. But dude, that was such a dumb transformation, but dumb in a good way. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder, can you see my microphone if I do this? Oh, wait, no, you can't. So I could have just done that. It would have been easier to film. I am fucking stupid. What else is new? I don't know why it's showing up as blue instead of purple, but yeah, maybe it's the light. Let me turn off the light. No, it still looks about the same. Just looks vibrant. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, engineering. Fantastic. Wow. Let me get these. I'm gonna unplug Slag here in just a second. And transform him back real quickly. But yeah, this is a very Solid. That's got a lot of detail. It's so dense. Every frame has something going on. You know, that little Star Wars quote. I'm just going to get Slag back into his alt mode. And then we will compare and contrast all the figures that we've taken a look at tonight. Or that I've taken a look at. I have a big ego, so it'll be just me. I remember, I think a YouTuber's like, let me just break this to you, like, a little. Every single YouTuber has at least some ego, has a huge ego. I'm like, I don't believe that. And then, like, this channel got, like, a modicum of decent traction. I'm like, I am the fucking man. So I think he might have had a point. Alright. Okay, I have everything in their alt mode, and now I will give my own quick little thoughts. Okay. So, let me just get them all lined up. Oh yeah, Needlenose is right here. Here is all 4 of the figures I have taken a look at. What are my thoughts? Well, Core Glass Slag is almost really good. It's got a decently fun transformation, a nice dino mode, and a robot mode that's almost good. I feel like if it had better arms, this could have been one of my favorites, but it is unfortunate that it doesn't. Scraphook, really solid truck mode. The engineering is cool, but it is a little bit on the fiddly side. I probably just need to learn how to do it. I don't know how well he works as a weaponizer, so I'm gonna figure that out on my own after the stream's done. He's not bad, but he's probably my least favorite of the 4 right now. That could change. Needlenose is overall really solid. He's definitely like an A. And he might be an A+, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at it, but it has got a cool robot mode. Alt mode is got a lot of kibble underneath, but the way that it transforms and the way it looks is very nice. I do quite like this one a lot. And Tarn, he's just solid. I don't know if he's as good as everyone says. I can definitely understand why someone would say this is the best Transformer they've ever made. I can 100% empathize now. I get it. But I don't know if I completely agree. I guess it all depends on how much you love Tarn. I don't have any attachment to Tarn, but it is a really good toy, so I'll leave it at that. I won't call it overrated just because I don't think it's as good as other people say, because I can definitely understand why. Its engineering is really nice. I don't think its robot mode and tank mode blow me away, which doesn't mean it's bad. They're still good. The robot mode and the tank mode are still good. They look like the tank mode and robot mode that Tarn has. But I don't know if it's on the same level as like Kingdom Cyclonus, or I don't even know if Siege Optimus. That one, I mean, Siege Optimus has the obvious kibble, but it's around that park when it comes to quality. Which, I mean, that's one of my favorite War for Cybertron figures, so you know what? That's still a strong sentence. If I had to range from best to worst, I can't. I don't know. But I do like these 4. Scraphook, I'm kind of on the fence on, though. But again, I'll have to see afterwards. Okay, so let me just arrange from least favorite to favorite. I'm not doing that. That's a little tough. And it's so weird just looking at this group and then the earlier group. It's certainly all been good, but it is very strange. I'd have to develop my feelings on that. I'd have to go off screen for that. So that'll take time. And you'll see in my eventual, that's gonna probably take a while, but I'm gonna see if I can speed up the process. My eventual Legacy Evolution Wave 1 ranking, which is not gonna happen anytime soon. But eventually, the time will come, and I will rank these officially. Not objectively as in factual, but objectively as in when I try to look from a view of is it good rather than do I like it, which those are not mutually exclusive all the time, but they do overlap. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Okay. So I'm gonna get into video game discussion. Shut the fuck up, Kelpie Jew. Kelpie G, I almost said Kelpie Jew. That's bad. So I got the Batman Arkham games very recently, and well, I've had them on, like, I have Arkham City on my Wii U. I had it for Xbox for a bit as a kid. I got Arkham Asylum for my Xbox, and then for the PS4 I got Arkham Knight. If you're just here for the Transformers stuff, that stuff is over, but I still have 2 other sections to go. This one will be a little shorter. But I got them all on Steam, and I'm playing them in order. And this one I'm talking about overhyped. I don't feel overhyped with this guy was overhyped. I definitely understand, but you know, Arkham Asylum was a game that everyone was like, you gotta play, it's amazing. But I actually, and this is gonna be blasphemous, I think I liked Arkham Knight more. I don't know if it's better. I'm gonna have to go back and play, but that is a game that that is the exact opposite of a game that was overhyped. I heard people say it was bad. Just straight up bad. Some people thought it was okay. It was either okay or it was bad. I didn't hear that many people say, oh yeah, it was pretty good. Excuse me, that was gross. But I don't know. There's only one thing I didn't like about the game, and that's the Joker stuff. Because, you know, Scarecrow's the main villain. He's like one of my favorite characters ever. How can that not... That's fucking awesome. But with all the ways he fucked with you in the first game, and then he's got the super fear gas, his fear is that he would become the Joker. Like, metaphorically, it works. Because it's like, okay, Batman is an insane dude. We all can agree. But he is a good person because he has a lot of strict morals that he follows in order to be a good person. And the reason the Joker is his arch rival is because he has no rules. He's just as crazy, but because he does not have strict moral code, he can do whatever he wants, and therefore he is terrifying. The same reason why an evil Batman would be scary. That's why the Batman who laughs is basically Joker. But if they were just metaphorically like, oh, you could go crazy, that'd be one thing. But it's like, the Joker could return. The Joker's just kind of hanging around. It just felt like a way to just shoehorn the Joker back in. Kind of cheapen the blow, but I thought the side missions were all pretty fun. I thought the Riddler was actually more fun than Arkham City. I actually completed it, and I never completed it in Arkham City. I think it looks amazing. It's one of the best looking PS4 games. It and PT, I think, are the best looking ones. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe there's other games I'm overlooking, but yeah, the games look fantastic. I didn't even mind the Batmobile stuff because the Batmobile, I just viewed it as another mode of transportation, and it's a bigger area. And mobility, moving around the big area, is always been why Arkham City has been my favorite game of all time. It's so fun. It's like, it melds all the perfect things I like with Arkham, but it's a memorable sandbox location. The mobility is really fun, and the Batmobile adds things. I never felt like the Batmobile overstayed its welcome. It's like, okay, you can either like glide boost all over the place, you can like go down and up with the cape, or you can use the Batmobile. I always thought I thought it was a really fun game. I think it's very overhated. Yes, I can see some of the people not liking the story, but I think otherwise it's a pretty damn good game. And the Scarecrow, while he wasn't as cool as he was in Asylum, which is unfortunate, he was still a pretty cool presence. I quite enjoyed him. And the fact that Scarecrow is in an M-rated game as the main villain, dude, that's fucking rad. So, yeah. I think I kind of want to make a video talking about the 2 games that I've played that I think are perfect. And those actually, ironically, they're very short games that start with P. Portal 1 and PT. Because the thing is, when I played Arkham Asylum, I didn't like it as much as Knight. And I don't think it's because I don't really like sandbox games that much, so I don't know if that was an aspect. But also, Portal 2 is just Portal 1 but bigger, but I still think Portal 1 is the better game because it's just so perfectly paced. With Portal 2, it kind of dragged on in places. Like the middle section with Cave Johnson, is that his name? It was cool, but like it had this big stakes with Wheatley taking over. It's like, oh, you're just in this underground. You're repulsed in gel. Didn't have any of that with Portal 1. And Arkham Asylum's kind of the same, where it's smaller. It's on a smaller scale, but like it's so finely tuned, packed, well paced. So I don't know, but I think both Portal 1 and PT are games that I don't have any flaw. I can't find any flaws with. I know some people don't like the jump scares of PT, but I think there's three jump scares. There's the first time you see Lisa through the door, the kill screen, and the picture, the frame dropping, the window dropping. And I think all three of them, despite being jump scares, are fantastic uses of jump scares. Because jump scares, just like how jump scares aren't inherently scary, because they're overused. It's just like fart jokes. Fart jokes are overused. Doesn't mean they can't be good. Same with the jump scares. They're all unique in their own way. The first jump scare, it's very interesting. It's very well built, I should say. The build-up, it was amazing. And it's not that it's a loud noise that pops out. It's the thing that you see for a fraction of a second is the scariest fucking thing you will ever see. And that's the same thing with the kill screen. I think it's actually really cool how for a second there's like no audio. It's for a fraction of a second, all the sound cuts out, even if there's other sounds, like even things you didn't think you'd hear, like the swaying chandelier, I guess, whatever you call the swaying light, the radio, all that cuts out. You see Lisa in front of you, and then it plays the loud noise, almost like a subversion of a jump scare. But the thing that makes that scary is the noises that she makes, as well as the music in the background, and the fact that she is right in front of your fucking face are the scariest things you have ever seen and have ever heard, and it's gonna be the fucking thing you're gonna keep seeing when you close your eyes and you're trying to go to sleep at night. Even if I'm like, I can't look at this scares the shit out of me. This is Lisa getting up in my face and doing all the fucking scary shit. That bothers me. I can't look at this, but then I close my eyes and I'm just envisioning it. Even if I look away, I'm envisioning it. It's so good. It's so scary. It's, with a game like Five Nights at Freddy's 4, it's a game that's, I think, a genuinely good scary game, but the jump scares are always the least scary parts. Like, you don't fear the jump scare. You feel you fear failure. But despite being not hard, despite being pretty easy to avoid, just don't turn around really fast. If I ever got to that loop where she's always following behind you, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, oh, am I gonna turn? If me turning 90 degrees, even though like that's what you have to do, is that enough for her to fucking kill me? That shit is it's not the fear of the jump scare. It's the fear that the fucking thing that genuinely would scare the fucking piss out of you could happen for no reason, especially considering the fact that no playthroughs are alike. But you know something interesting? I noticed this. Lisa can never kill you twice in that loop. Like, if she possesses you, she can always kill you that way. But I have watched so many playthroughs where people get killed on the gouge it out loop, and they oftentimes get stuck after they get killed, but they never get killed again. And I'm like, that's odd. I don't think anyone's ever mentioned that. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's so perfect. Because the first time it happens, it punishes you. And then when you turn around, then the bag talks to you. I think it can only talk to you when you get killed during that loop. Because if you get killed, you don't talk to the bag, and then you like restart because the game glitches. When the game glitches, it won't talk to you. And I'm thinking, well, that's a really well-crafted jump scare, but if you don't know what you're doing, that could get really annoying if she kills you over and over and over when you keep trying to turn around. But like you can still always hear her. So it's like the threat's still there. That is so fucking cool. I didn't even think about that. And I guess I'll talk about the third jump scare. When it drops, yes, it is just a sudden loud noise. It's like, oh shit. But that's not the real scare. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck? How'd that happen? You look up, and Lisa's just staring up there. The one time you don't think about the fact that there's stairs above you. The one time you do, she's there. You're like, oh shit, that's not safe. It's a jump scare that coaxes you into the real scare. 3 different and excellent examples of jump scares. I'm going to talk about how both Portal 2 and PT, not Portal 2, Portal 1 and PT are perfect games. And I don't usually describe things as perfect, but those games managed to do it. All right, video game discussion is over. So guess what? It is time to do something else, something completely different. And this is going to be a little weird, but I already made a recording of it, but it was really bad. I think I did this in one of my Creepypasta Land. Yeah, I think I did this in my Creepypasta Land tier list as well. Yup. Okay. I'm going to get things adjusted. I'll be right back. I'm about to cut the visuals, so say bye-bye, Injector. Oh, wait, I already moved them. I'm sorry, I thought I muted it again. Okay, my place is a fucking mess right now. But anyways, I'm going to be doing something a little bit interesting. You're not going to be expecting it, but like I said, I already made a recording, but it was really bad, so I'm going to do it again. I'm much more researched in this topic. It's a topic that I like, but I haven't discussed at all in this. And that is... Hold on. A bionicle tier list. I'm going to be ranking all of the bionicle Toa. I know who all of them are, except for this one. I have no fucking clue who that was. I tried looking it up. I tried doing it. I even did that for ones I don't. I also don't know what this is, but I know that's Lua. I just don't know which version of Lua because it looks like Mystica Lua. And it's like, okay, it can't be the small one because you have this one and you have one for Pohatu. But you don't have one for Kopaka. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what those 3 are, but I know the rest of them are. And these are the tiers. I did not make this tier list. I did not make this. That came... Look. You know what? If you don't trust me, reset. It's still there. It's still there. All right. So I have the list of all the names right next to me. We're going to do this. Okay, so first up we have all the forms of Toa Gali. So the first one, Gali Mata. So Toa Mata are pretty well beloved, and for good reason. They are very, very solid designs, and I think 4 of the 6 are really nice. Now, I grew up with the Toa Metru, so Bakama, Nokama, and I didn't grow up with the toys. I grew up with the movie. But I had it on DVD. I wanted the toys. I didn't get the toys. I eventually got them in like 2019 or 2020, one of those years. And the other thing of Bionicle that I had that actually came from 2001 was the shitty ass Game Boy game just called Lego Bionicle. I think it also had like Legends of something. I don't remember. Tales of like Pokiki or something. That's not what it said at all. But you were playing as Takua, but I didn't know that because I was a dumb baby. I was a 7-year-old. I didn't watch the first movie. I think I watched it once and I didn't remember anything about it. So I thought that was the black mask. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know what the names of the masks are other than the How and the How and the Cow Cow. Even though the Cow Cow name is really dumb. I have it written down somewhere, but not in this list. And I thought that was going to be the mask for the blue one, because, they made the blue one's the girl. They made the girl very boring in 2004, really stupid. And then when I watched the rollout reviews, that was my first experience with the 2001 Toa, and I, of course, fell in love, because they're great designs, not just nostalgia, you fucking weirdos. And I think Golly was my favorite. I was like, damn, she looks the coolest. I still feel that way. So I'm going to put her in S tier. Golly Mata is really cool. Golly Nuva. I don't really like the Toa Nuva. I know my older brother's best friend, he had the Toa Nuva. My older brother has the Toa Mata, and I have the Toa Metru. I don't really like this one. It's just a yossification of Toa Golly. Put her C tier. She's okay. Alright. Golly Mystica. Well, it says Golly Mystica, so let's put her there. However, this is going to be a very hot take. I don't think Golly Mystica is that bad. Don't think she's that bad. And she can be in the blue tier because it's Golly. Yes, it's not a great design, but yes, she does look a little weird, but I always like Toa Golly because she looks a little bit weird. I don't even think it's that ugly of a design. Like, if you view this as like a jaw and that she's hunchback, I guess I can understand why. But I think in terms of design, it's actually not too bad. It's a little awkward, but I don't think it's that bad. Yes, the color scheme is pretty bad. It's dark blue and gray, but I think it's effective. I think it's more effective than some of the other ones. I think there's only one of the colors in the Mystica that work, and he's also kind of pretty controversial, but we'll get to him when we get to him. All right. So, next we have the Holly and Nika. Now, these are my least favorite, despite the fact that the only Bionicle set I ever had was a 2006 set. It was Paraka. It was the white one, Thok. The Toa looked like shit. They look fucking stupid. But this one's not too bad. I think it's like a C tier. Not too bad. And then you have the Mari. The Mari. I'm just going to call it the Mari. I don't like how all the weird placements of H's that Bionicle loved to obsess about. I think it's a good year. Everyone says it's like the best. I don't know if it's the best because, let me just see. Is this actually good? Yes, it is. Okay, good. But yeah, the Mari is a cool year, but they break a lot, and I think a lot of the designs for the Toa aren't that good. So this one's kind of like a D tier. I think it looks. I don't like the masks. I get they have to breathe underwater, but they're too big. Looks kind of awkward. Okay, next we have Hyuki. And this is the last time I think we had a brown Bionicle. Yup. Yeah. And that's unfortunate. Because it's not very good. He looks ugly. He looks stupid. Because they realize brown Bionicle do not sew well, so we're just going to throw shit that works. I think they eventually landed on orange, and orange looks like the orange they choose looks like shit. Then, no, I think for Bionicle Stars, they had a yellow Rockshi. We'll talk about Bionicle Stars in a second. Will we do Takanuva? Yeah, we'll do Tahu first. Everyone doesn't like this Hyuki, other than the fact that it's like confusing because it's the second black one, and I think it's actually better. I think it's cool. Like the black and yellow is a decent color scheme. Oh, it's not there. We'll put it in B tier. I think it's cool. Okay, this is I don't know who this is. I know his name. Iruini? I have no fucking clue who this guy is. I think he was in 2005. I have no idea. He's not part of the Toa Mangai, which I think had Likon and Nadiki and Tuyet, and was her name Nao or something? He wasn't part of that. I think he turned into like one of those little tiny Roxy dudes, apparently. He's weird, and he's also kind of bland. I'll put him at the C tier. Don't know what it was going on with him. It's not a bad set, though. Just don't get it. Okay, Jawler. Jawler. It's a fucking stupid name. But you know what? We followed him. He's black and yellow, which is, I think, his most iconic color, personally. But, yeah, that's not my problem. The problem is he looks like a fucking tool. I hate it. F tier. It looks terrible. This version of Jawler, actually, is cool. Jawler Mari. Jawler Mari sounds fun. But, yeah, B tier. He's pretty cool. I like that one. Kongu. Kongu is a little better, but I still hate the fucking faces. They look dumb as shit. But this one's not too bad. He's got the weird giant mouth. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, yeah, he's got it too. Yeah, Kopaka has it too. But, you know, Kongu looks a little better. He actually doesn't look too bad. I'll put him in B tier. And I think I think Holly is a pretty bad example. What is even the point of Holly? I think she's so bland. She, like, her tiny little, Matoran form literally is just Toagali. Like, Niparu was orange. Kongu was, like, a weird green. Hyuki was, like, inverted colors. Jawler was yellow. Like... Even like Matoro, where like the color schemes are always like just white and gray. He was like a sand blue gray. Yeah, I don't know. She's just boring. Holly is. Wasn't it like I think the ones you got in the McDonald's set were a lot of I think Niparu, you didn't get Niparu and you didn't get Holly because instead of having the cow, she had like the one that Vakama had. I don't know. Kind of weird. But Kopaka. All right, this is going to be this is one that everyone seems to be this one's in everyone's top 2 favorite Mata bionicle, but I got to be honest, I do not like Kopaka. I think he's actually my least favorite of the group. Yeah, I mean, he's got the whole eye thing going on that Nuju did way better, except for maybe this one. Oh, they swapped the sides. It almost looks like this part's, I know it isn't, but it looks like it's like got the emo hair. He's got like the slim shoulders. His head looks very far forward. And on the other side of the mask, it looks ridiculous and goofy. I just don't know. I'm not a big Kopaka fan. It's still good, but like, I'm not a big fan of it. And then for his Nuva form, he just looks weird. It's like C tier. Not a big fan of that one. It's really bland. And then they had his Mystica form, where the only thing they did is they made his mask look really tall and dumb. It's so ugly. D tier. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, we'll talk about Lua now. Green's my favorite color. I love the shade of green that he has, and the mask is really cool. I don't like his sloped shoulders. It's better. I think he does it better than Kopaka, but I'll put him in S tier. I think him and Golly kind of neck and neck. I think Golly overall is a little cooler, but yeah, Lua's pretty nice. Okay, next up we'll go normal order. Lua Nuva. That is a weird phrase. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's as cool as the original, but, you know, it's a nice design. I'd probably put it like B tier. All right. Everyone seems to really love Mystica Lua. I am not one of those people. Now, granted, the design, not half bad. It's kind of got the Vakama thing going on if we compare the two. That's pretty cool. However, my major issue, the colors are abysmal. The lime green and the gray look so bad. I get some people probably like the actual design, and hey, if they were in proper colors, I like them, but yeah, the colors do kind of ruin it for me. Not a bad design, but man. Those colors did them dirty. Alright, Matau Metru. I think he looks really bad in the movie. He looks like an asshole, but his toy's actually pretty cool. I think one of my favorite things is, I think the problem with a lot of everyone seems to love the Toa Metru, and hell, even I do. I think the problem with these is that the colors are really, like, dull. They're dark and they look boring. And they just have one color. It works with one. It actually kind of works with two of them. But what I like is, I go on Gmod, and there's someone who makes, like, custom models for Bionicle and Transformers, but the Bionicle ones look way better. The Matatoa look okay, but the Toa Metru are great. They look exactly like the toys, but they actually have the proper colors of the movie. And I think Matao is one of the better ones. I guess we'll rank this one. It's like E tier. I don't even know what it is. He's got like these weird fungus things sticking out. But Matao is A tier. Alright, it's time to talk about, because this is the first of the Metro Nui, it's time to talk about the Hordika. I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're supposed to look ugly, but that's not my problem with them. I think only one of them look ugly. My main issue with these is that they are so similar looking. And I don't like that part. He looks okay. I'll like put him like C tier. He's alright. Fuck with that. Alright, y'all are gonna hate me, but I'm sorry, I gotta do it. Matoro looks like an asshole. I think I had the McDonald's toy of him. He reminded me of the scrawny dude from Mr. Meaty. I don't know why, but he looks terrible. However, I do have to rate the Mari version of Matoro in A tier. I don't make the rules. A tier at minimum, or people will kill you. It's like putting Dinobot for Beast Wars in like D tier. Gotta be A tier minimum. And yeah, Matoro, great character, and a pretty good design. Okay, no comma. Not only does she look bland as fuck, for no reason they gave her like a Green Goblin shaped head where it's like really long and pointy. And her toy is so much worse. At least she's got like these vibrant purples and light sky blues in the movie. But like the toy, it's all dark blue except for her helmet, which is see-through for no reason. It looks so bad. I'm sorry, Nokami. You suck so bad. I hate this toy. And I actually think she's a little better in Hordika. It's pretty cool. I'll put it like B tier. It's probably my favorite. It actually looks pretty sick. She actually looks pretty sick. Alright. I think this is Nidiki. Now, I'll be straight up honest. I knew that Nidiki was like a Toa at one point because he's like, brother. And Lee Khan's like, you can't call me brother anymore. I thought Kreka was also I thought they both were, but no. They're just part of the Dark Hunters, and Nidiki in general, just him personally, was originally a Toa. Gotta admit, the Dark Hunter look is a major glow up, and he's one of my favorite Bionicles ever. Because he's kind of boring looking as a Toa. I think he's silver. Blech. I mean, green and silver, we've seen that a lot. He's got but his main color's silver. It's not a bad design, though. It's like a C tier. Just because it's Nidiki, I'll put him over Eorni, is that his name? Iruini. I'm sorry, I still don't know who that is. Okay, so next up we got Nuju. Nuju I actually like more than Kopaka for some... I don't know why, but I always loved Nuju. He's always been one of my favorites, S tier. But I do not like his... for some reason, this Hordiki design is just abysmal. It looks terrible. E tier. Not quite F tier, but not good. Not good at all. Okay, next up we have Nuparu, aka the dude who made the Boxor, and they chose him over the purple one. Don't remember his name. Good call, because I think he's cool, but his well, I forget what it's called. Inika figure, not going higher than E. Looks pretty stupid. Oh my god, this is the highest one. Holly, surprisingly, despite having the worst Matoran figure, it's actually the best of the Inika designs. Are the Inika designs controversial? Is that even how you pronounce it correctly? I didn't write that down, I didn't look it up. I just got that from memory. I hope so. I'm gonna look like such an idiot if not. Okay. But then his Mari form design, it looks a lot like Winua. Not bad, but a little uninspired. B tier. Bottom of B tier. Not bad. I think Hyuki looks cooler. Hot take, but I don't know. I think it's a more interesting design. Ugh. Okay, talk about bland. We have, oh yeah, Onua. What the fuck were they thinking? Onua with like a U, Onua with an EW. Like, I know they were Taraga first. Really? The same fucking year, or was it 2002 for the Taraga? I don't remember. Same fucking year. Same fucking timeline. You have two Onuas? Are you fucking serious? That's just fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. I'm not a big fan of Onua. Of course, I actually think it's better than Nuju. I think the brown actually looks pretty slick with the gray, but he's like a D tier. Like right there. But, listen, I kind of have a subjective hatred for Onua. Not even because he was an asshole, but he just looked like an asshole. He looked like he had the fucking stupid bangs. He fucking killed Nadiki because he's a cunt. I mean, technically, okay, let's be fair. Makuta Pterodax, is that his name? I think he technically did it, but it was this fucker who's responsible. I do kind of want to get that Ultimate Dume figure, because it's just a combination of all three of them, and it looks way cooler than the movie. Everyone says it looks stupid, but like he's got a tiny little head and a giant set of jaws. That's such a rad design. Where was I anyways? Oh yeah, Onua's bland. He's like C tier, top C tier. His toy's actually cool, but I have an irrational hatred for him. I'm sorry, don't know what to tell you. Ugh. Okay, usually black is cool. Black's the cool color. Everyone can agree is like such a slick and cool color. But Toa Onua, his Mata design, that mask, it's the most bland mask. But I do like his hunchback posture. He's got the claws. He's cooler than I thought, so that's why I still like him more than Kopaka. He's still getting a B tier, but kind of a low one. Right there, I'll put him right there. It's kind of a mix-up between the two. Alright, everyone hates... Oh, no, we'll talk about that in a second. So, Nuva, Onua Nuva, is a one step forward, one step back, because I think its mask is cooler. Not really cool, but it's better. But instead of having claws, he uses these little stupid, like, shovels, if I remember. So, not a big fan of that. I'll probably put him a little higher. I think, actually, it's the original Sleeker, so, yeah. Go with that. Alright, people do not like Mystica Onua. I don't get why. I think he's got a cool mask. I think his proportions are cool. I think he's actually my favorite of the six by a pretty large margin. I'm going to actually put him in A tier, surprisingly. Alright, Pohatu. Pohatu's upside down, and it's unfortunate because I kind of view him as an asshole. I always view the brown one as an asshole because of this fucking asshole Onua. But Pohatu is pretty cool. And I made the copy pasta of regarding Twilight Sparkle, but with him instead. Yeah, A tier. He's
gonna go in A tier. Not quite S tier, but he's pretty cool. I think his mask is a little dopey, but yeah, he's pretty sick. And he kicks instead of punching or whatever. He's A tier. And then Pohatu, the redesign, he's got like these weird claws. I don't know how I feel about that, but otherwise, I think he's actually a little better. Yeah, I'll put him right there. And then you have, he has like this, the Mystica one that made him orange, obviously. I don't know what to do with the mask. He's got the bottom half, which looks stupid. He's got like this clear through, which could have been cool. Clear through, see through, upper half, which could have been cool, but it really isn't. And he's also orange, and I fucking hate orange. It's like a top of put him. Actually, I'll put him in D tier right there. And I think Lua is a little better, but Lua could have. Yeah. If Lua was a different color, it'd be like B tier, but I don't think there's that much salvaging this design. I don't know what's up with this one. I'll put it like right there. Okay. All right, Tahu. So he got 4 toys, and yeah. First up, the original. Now, I always knew that Tahu, the main one, had the How. I always knew that, but I always saw it as either yellow or gold. When I saw it in red, I'm like, that is fucking sick. S tier, right there. I think he's rad, personally. And then you have the Toa Nuva. Kind of has the Vakama thing going on. I don't think it's as cool, but still, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll put him like A tier. It's pretty good, but not as good. Yeah, right there. Alright, I'm going to safe opinion on this one, because everyone hates the latter 3 of the Toa Mystica, but everyone likes the first 3. I don't like any of the first 3. But I like the 2 of the 3, but this will be the safe opinion. I fucking hate this design. It is so bad. It is so bad. The head is so tall and stupid. My experience with this is gonna be stupid, but my experience with Mystica was actually the McDonald's toys, and I didn't even really know much about it. But then I'm like, oh yeah, there's 6 of them. Well, okay, is this really Tahu? Is this really Tahu? Are you fucking serious? Is this Tahu? Yeah, this is Tahu. So this is the Bionicle Stars Tahu. And I'll give my opinion on Bionicle Stars. I don't mind it. It was like 2009 was supposed to be the last year. They begged to finish it with one last wave, so it had to be simple. They had 6 figures and kind of a best of all wave. Kind of reminds me of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, where it's only 4 animatronics, but it's a representation of all of them. You have William Afton. You have Molten Freddy, who's like all the originals. You have the puppet, who's an important character, and then you have Emily with Scrap Baby. Kind of 2 new characters technically with Ennard and Molten Freddy. Ennard and Scrap Baby. Kind of weird. And that's kind of the same thing with Bionicle Stars, where it had 6 figures to represent all of everything, but they had 2, actually 3 from the first 3. You had Tahu, Takanuva. Okay, those kind of need to have them, and then the Rakshi. You had 2 from 2009. You had Gresh, and was Gresh the green one or the black one? You had another fucking dude from 2009, and the only one left was a Paraka. I'm so glad the last one was Paraka. But like, really? Couldn't do something from 2004, 2005? Something? Instead of having the black dude, you could have had maybe like, I don't know, since it's a villain, how about the black the fucking lady that people get off to for some reason from 2005? Why not? I don't know why. Could have done that. But as far as the actual figures go, they're simple, but, sometimes simplicity works. They're okay. The only thing I don't like about this one is the color scheme. It's red and orange, which is good, but an important color scheme was the black. And there's no black. So it's kind of weird. But still, it's fucking Tahu. It's fucking Tahu. Come on. Okay, Takanuva. So this is the Bionicle Stars version. We'll do the original first. I think his design's a little goofy, but you know what? His mask is like really tall, but it's still solid otherwise. I'll put him in B tier. Yeah, right there. I'll put him like right there. Yeah. That's fine. No. Yeah. That's pretty good. Bionicle Stars is like they made him silver. I guess make sure. Oh, this is the white one. Can't have gold as the main color because you got the yellow Roxy because don't have fucking brown anymore. Excuse me, that was gross. And this one's not too bad. It's like B tier at the very end of B tier. I don't know who the fuck this is. He looks whatever. I'll put him like with these other one-off dudes. Also, Totally Khan. Is he wear how? I don't remember. He's kind of like Jawler growing up, which is interesting. He's cool. I'll put him like right there. He comes with a rhino. I forget what it's called. Alright, Bakama. I like Bakama. He is top of A tier. Maybe S tier. Yeah, I'll put him in S tier. I think he's pretty fucking rad. I like him quite a bit. I don't know if I like him or Nuju more, but his design is sick. You wouldn't look at this guy and think, oh, that's a fucking insecure puss ass voiced by Night Scream from Beast Machines. But he is. And they gave him like the puppy dog guy look in the movie, but he's still pretty cool. Not bad. Don't like his toy though. It's very, very average, very bland. Put him right there. Actually, right there. Yeah. Actually, yeah. He's a better color scheme, so there you go. Actually, now that we're done... Oh, wait, we have one more. Alright, Wenua. Wenua. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, it means remembering their names a lot easier. He's, pretty cool. I actually like him a little bit more than Onua from Mystica. He's pretty sick. Actually, put him right there. Yeah, there you go. I think he's quite cool. Don't like his weird, creepy mouth in the movie, but like, oh well, I'll live. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and then 5. Fuck you, no comma. And actually, you know what? All things considering, he actually isn't too bad looking in the Hordika. I'll put him like there. Yeah, right there. No, right there. Oh well. I guess that makes sense. And finally, I could be fucking up here. I think this is Matanui. He has the Mask of Light, I think. Is that the Mask of Light? Please do not fucking kill me if that's wrong. But he's got the Matanui mask. And I'll put him in A tier just because I'll put him at the bottom of A tier. He's pretty solid. There's ranking all the Bionicle Toa. Hopefully that was a lot better. It was definitely a lot better than my original. The original's kind of funny because it's just I'm so uneducated. But I didn't even remember the names of the Metronui dudes. Like I didn't remember Matao's name. I didn't remember Nokama's name. I was just a fucking idiot. I don't even think I remembered Onua's name. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I'm a dumb fuck, but I think this is a pretty solid list. If you disagree, well, that's human nature, right? Okay, so that was my very strange tier list. No, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, okay, you know what? That makes sense, but where is it? Where is that little rascal? Where is that little rascal? You're still watching. I appreciate watching. This is a very interesting stream. Took about 2 hours. And, well, where is that little man? There he is! There he is!